Hello McBride students, it's great to see you today. My name is Blue Buckets. That's right, unique name I know, but that's why I have these blue buckets in front of me, and you're gonna see what I do right now. Thank you, McBride. Well, guys, bucket drumming, super easy. All you need is one bucket, 2 buckets, 3 buckets, 4 buckets, however many buckets you want, okay? And any utensil. These are just some plastic sticks that make racket. You could use forks, spoons, hands, you could use anything, and you guys could have a lot of fun doing some bucket drumming of your own at home, okay? It is very simple, fun to make some racket, and maybe you'll give it a try. Okay guys, your joke of the day. How can you tell when a drummer is at your front door? The knocking gets louder and louder and speeds up. All right, guys, let's get warmed up. Here we go. Backwards arm circles. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nicely done. Here we go. Let's go feet together, straight down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Legs wide to the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And right leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left leg back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 squats. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And wide stance air punches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nicely done. All right, guys. Killer warm up. Okay, guys, remember we are in our Frisbee unit, okay? It is not a long unit. There's not tons that we do, okay? But today our focus is going to be on the wonderful game of Frisbee golf. Now, actually, many lessons ago, I talked a little bit about disc golf or Frisbee golf as my intro, so you may remember that, and I did probably cover some of the details of the great sport of disc golf and Frisbee golf. So all you're going to need, guys, is one Frisbee or a plastic plate or a Tupperware lid, okay, something that flies similar to a Frisbee, okay? If you have people around the house that want to play with you, if they would get one, that would be great too. So, playing Frisbee golf, okay? Golf is played, a lot of us have played mini golf before, many of us have played real golf, okay? And so we understand that in golf, okay, usually you play 9 holes or 18 holes, okay? So you could set up either today, you could You could plan to play 9, or you could plan to play 18. Okay, 18 would be a full round. Okay, 9 would be half a round. And so when I say holes, what that means with disc golf is that you get to be very creative. Okay, you get to pick the place where you tee off from. Okay, so in golf you would tee off by, that'd be your first shot of the hole. In Frisbee, it's your first throw of the hole. Okay, and you are trying to, of course, get to the hole. And so you would pick your tee off location, and you would pick your, your hole. Okay, so that would be any kind of object. You could pick a tree, you could pick a chair, you could pick a swing set, you could pick a fence. Okay, and that would be the goal to get to on that particular hole. Okay, so the idea of the game is very simple. You're trying to get from the tee off location, okay, from your first throw to the hole in the least amount of throws. Okay, wherever your Frisbee lands is where you throw from next. Okay, so maybe my target is across the gym and I get it halfway there. Okay, I would go up to my Frisbee, I would grab it, and I would throw from wherever it is that I picked it up and try to get closer to the goal. Okay, and I'm trying to do it in as least amount of throws as possible. In golf, you want a low score. Okay, if you could get 1s or 2s on every hole in Frisbee golf, you would have an awesome score. Okay, of course that's not going to happen, but the idea is low score, very good. High score, not as good. Okay, and if you want to, you could make it a ton of fun if you get a piece of paper. Okay, and put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, on the side. Okay, or we go down to 18. And next to that number, you can write your score for each hole, or also anybody who wants to play with you. Okay, so if I was playing with multiple people, I would throw, and then I would let them throw. We'd go up to our next throws, and we would throw from that location. Okay, and there are some neat. If you did get a 1, okay, that would mean that you'd get a hole in 1. Okay, which is awesome. Okay, and that would be one shot, you hit your goal. Okay, hard to do unless it's a shorter throw and maybe a larger goal. Okay, so that's a neat thing. And if you want to get really detailed, guys, you could set a par for each hole, so you could map out your course, or you could even just, okay, this is hole 1, and this is a short distance, so we're going to do a par of 2 or 3. What that means is you are trying to get, the goal is that number. Okay, so longer holes have higher pars, shorter holes have lower pars. Okay, and they don't go beyond par 5s. So if there's a really long hole, maybe you have a very large yard, you could, we're throwing from the driveway and we're going all the way out to that tree way out there, and it's a par 5. Okay, you can set that up as you please. Okay, and so the neat thing is, guys, you don't need to plan each hole in advance. You can, okay, we're at hole 1, let's plan it and play it. Now we're at hole 2, let's plan it and play it. Okay, so that is a breakdown of how you play Frisbee golf. I'm going to set up just a couple holes here and show you exactly what I mean, and then I will get you off to doing it all by yourselves. Okay? Killer Frisbee. Okay, guys, so I'm going to show you, I'm going to do 2 holes, okay? And you can just watch them. If you need a better understanding of how the game is played, okay, that will help you. If you are confident that you fully know what you're doing, okay, you can probably just get started, okay? So what I'm going to do is first hole, this is going to be my tee-off location, okay, and my goal is going to be that brown desk, okay? So that's a very large goal, which is good, okay? It's going to make it a little easier. And this is a very short hole, so I'm going to give it a par 2, okay? So the goal is to definitely get there in 2 throws, okay? And, but it's close enough to where I could get a hole in 1 on this hole if I make a good throw, so that's exciting. So go ahead and from where you are, watch me complete hole number 1. Here we go. Oh, I made a terrible throw. I went way past it, so I'm going to hustle down and get it. and I'm going to try to get a par with my second throw and hit that deck. Pick it up from where it landed, and I throw again. Woo! Fortunately, I hit the top of the goal, and I got a par, okay, par 2. So now I'm going to play the next hole, okay, my second hole, and let's see here, what can you guys see? See this, that little glider chair. It is wooden and light blue, okay? It's a smaller target. It's going to be more difficult, okay? And it's farther, so I'm going to call this, I'm going to call it a par 3, okay? It's still not crazy far, and I don't have a lot of obstacles in between me and there, okay? But, you know, somebody might make this a par 4, but we'll see, okay? I'm going to step where, hopefully you can see me, and here we go. I covered a lot of distance, okay? Wasn't a great throw, but I am closer, so I'm going to go see if I can get a par here. Look at that, I hit it on my second throw. Okay? What that means, guys, it was a par 3, got it on my second throw. That's called a birdie, okay? So a birdie is when you get 1 less than par, and if you get 2 less than par, if it was a par 4 and I got a 2, okay, that would be an eagle, okay? And if I got 1 more than par, let's say I got a 4 on a 3, okay, that would be called a bogey, okay? And if I got a 5 on a 3, that would be a double bogey, and so on, okay? So a lot of you have heard those terms before, okay? And that's just a way to label your score, okay? You don't have to know that. You don't have to even factor that in. If you're keeping score on a scorecard, okay, and that was a par 3, you just write that you got a 2, okay? So keep your running score. I would love it if you played 9 holes at least, okay? And if you want to play 18, that would be great. And what you could do is if you played an identical course again, like a second time, okay, you could try to beat your previous scores, which is fun. So you played 9, maybe you do the identical 9 over again and try to beat your scores. Or if you're playing with somebody, you're getting that fun competition of seeing who can get the lowest score, okay? So have fun with this, guys. It's a lot of fun. If you set up a cool course and you get people in your family knowing the course, might be something that you do weekly, okay? Hey, you want to go out and play, okay? And it's a fun activity to do with your friends and family. And have a great day. I am going to put up the 5-minute timer, and you probably will play longer than that, okay, if you're going to complete 9, okay? But I'll put up a 5-minute timer, and you can continue as you need to finish your round. All right, guys. Thanks for being here today, guys. Have a great day.